Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and I am so glad you're here. Just like normal, we are celebrating Friday. We made it. We're celebrating because we survived the week and we are entering the weekend. Yes. So I hope you have your favorite drink, you're putting your feet up, you are ready to craft, relax, do whatever you want to do because we are in for a fabulous time for the next couple minutes or however long we want to hang out, right? Because we're adults. We can do whatever we want to do. I remember the first time, you've probably heard this story if you have subscribed to my channel, but I remember the first time that I truly was like, OMG, I'm an adult, is when I actually ate chocolate cake for dinner. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm an adult. I'm eating chocolate cake for dinner. And nobody's here to tell me any different. It was fantastic. When did you guys realize that you were an adult? Let me know in the chat as I say hello to everybody who's just coming in. Hey, Mutt Nuts, you are here working and lurking. I'm so glad you are here. Momo, welcome. I'm sure you've had a busy summer. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Hey, Kubi Kai Art. Jenny, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. And Jenny is a member, which is fantastic because for the upcoming craft or treat, I am going to be having bloopers behind the scenes during the month of October for the members. That is correct. There are going to be some bloopers for some of the games that we're going to be playing, and the members get to see it. So Kubikai is going to be one of those behind the scenes who gets to see that. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Gail, I'm so glad you're here. Yolanda, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you. Crafting with Mary, I'm so glad that you're here as well. Sherry, I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome tonight. Robin's in the house. Great to see you. Mickey has not gone live for a while. She usually goes live before me, and tonight she stepped her toes back in the water. So check her out, Mickey Sunshine Creates, #replay if you want after tonight's live. Tammy, so good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Emma, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Mickey is saying you are not an adult until you eat chocolate cake for breakfast. Okay, I haven't done that yet, but I have had pizza before. Well, I've had Costco cake. Can I have Costco cake for breakfast? I have done that. And I've had a caramel apple before for breakfast. Does that count? Hey, Crashly says, I found out I was old when I was hearing the new music always being played and thinking, oh my God, these whippersnappers don't know what good music is. Welcome, Crashly. So good to see you, one of my besties. Oh, Gail says, when I got to drive. Tammy says, when I left at 18 and joined the military, absolutely, I can definitely understand that. And thank you for your service, Tammy. We are so honored. Jen, M is here. Welcome, welcome. Lillian, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the chat. Dawn, so good to see you. Just getting up for craft or treat. Yes, tonight we are going to talk a little bit about that. Super excited. Okay, so one of the things I got today was in this beautiful package from Diamond Painting Drills. And there's a link down below. As I've been working on the garden cottage, I needed some more bling. So I ordered from Diamond Painting Drills. And I got this beautiful sticker with it. And then I had to rip open the package, but it came in this beautiful bag. And then I bought some ABs, and she's super quick on shipping. So I got some 741s, some 726s, and some 727 square ABs, some 3823s. This was the second 741. Then I got, oh goodness, one of my little symbols on my sticker sheet came off. This was another 726 I've been working out of. So I got two 726s, two 727s, two 3823s, two 741s, and then I got one fairy dust that's 720 and one fairy dust that's the 310. And the reason I got these, I put these back in here because my desk is a mess right now, and I don't want to lose them on my desk. So I've been working on the Kat Fedora, the garden cottage. And this part right up here, the sun part, I wanted all ABs. So the flowers I have as fairy dust. So I'm waiting for DP with sparklers for the fairy dust for the flowers. But what I noticed when you look at this is the moon down here. Where is my pointer? Here's my pointer. Here we go. Down here is the moon. Up here is the sun. If you look on this side of the cottage, it has all the sun colors. So there's the oranges and different things like that for the moths. And if you look on this side of the cottage, there's all of the moon colors, the dark colors for the cottage, and the grass is even a darker color over here. So down here, the moon I have as like ABs and metallics. And for the sun, I wanted ABs as well because I wanted it differentiated sparkling wise than the flowers. And so I knew that I could get these more quickly through diamondpaintingdrills.com than DP with sparklers because I put in a large order with DP with sparklers. And I am not patient right now. So I ordered super quick so I could get these yellow and oranges fast so I could finish this up here because I had already put in an order for the flowers and I was still waiting and I didn't want to put in a second order for that. So the foliage is all normal colors unless it came with the painting. The flowers are fairy dust. The bees and the moths are specials like I have anything that's 310 is the subtle ABs, and then I have some jellies and some transparent type stuff, fairy dust and sparklers, things like that to make the moths and the bees pop. And then the flowers and the sun and the moon are special, like the ABs. So that's where I'm at with it right now. It's hard to show on screen because I'm so short. I haven't done any of this part over here. I didn't want to cover it up right now because I wanted to show you all the bottoms done. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Shirley, what is Shirley doing? Why is Shirley always doing things? I am using some metallics too. which has been really nice. Um, the blues, I did not realize, but Cheryl and Tima were working on enhancement. So they do have some things like Twisted Violet, S for S, Twisted Lagoon, S for S, Fairy Dust. I'm reading off of it right now. Some glitters, different things like that. So I am going to sprinkle those in for the sky because I was questioning what to do with the sky. So that I'm going to do for that. And then for the fencing, I think I showed you last week. For the fence, I'm using slivers. So this kit is from Mooney Made, and it's Kat Fedora, and it's called the Garden Cottage. So it is square. And Tmall did come out with an enhancement set for the entire canvas, but I've been blinging it out. Sorry, I'm trying to get my blanket because my toesies are cold. So I've been trying to bling it out myself as I go along, which I've been having a lot of fun with. I've been using crystals and metallics and fairy dust. I used glitter for the inside of the flowers. So the flowers are 310 on the outside. They're traced around, but then the inside of the flower, I used the glitter. So it's got like glitter. The yellows are glitter, the black is glitter, different things like that. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been really nice. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on for the Kat Fedora Paint-A-Long. And it's been nice to like be part of a event, but not hosting an event. So that's been good. Hey Sarah, so good to see you. Sue, welcome. Diamond Paint Carrie Lynn, so good to see you. Gina, glad you're here. Let's see today. Allison, I saw you come in. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you. No problem at all, Mickey. You just relax. So I got super excited because what I love about Craft or Treat, if you don't know, October 1st through the 31st, Crafting and Crime Daily and I do a low-key event, but lots of fun called Craft or Treat. I need to put together a video to let you guys know. And let me see here. We have a Facebook group. She put it together already, but let me see um where it is. Craft or treat, craft or treat. I'm gonna sing while I'm stalling. So there's the group that you guys can join. And then there's also a registration. Let me get that for you guys. If you guys want to register, the registration form. Let me see if this will work. If it doesn't work, let me know. There's the registration form. The registration form is for weekly. Hi, sweetie. It's my 3-year-old is saying hello to me at the top of the stairs. Um, so yes, so the craft retreat has, if you just open the registration form, it will go through everything right at the top of the page. It'll give you all the details. I have not done a video yet for it. Super simple. Um, the weekly prizes, you don't need to complete a certain amount. You just have to come to the lives and have fun. And then in order to get the prize, you do have to be registered so that we don't have to chase you down to find your address. So at least if you're registered and you win a prize, we can just go to the registration page, see your name and your address, and send it out. So that's why we ask that you register. But what I love about Craft or Treat is it's kind of like deal, not Deal or No Deal. Or is that what it was called? Like back in, was it the 70s? I don't know. I saw reruns of it when I was like 7 or 8 and home from school, and I'm an 80s kid. So it's that people got dressed up in the audience, and then the person had that long microphone. Where's my pointer again? Like that long microphone, right? And was like this. Um, let's make a deal. Thank you, Jen M. Let's make a deal. And he would go out and he would go, if you have a paper clip in your purse or wallet, I will give you $100. And everyone was searching in their purse for it, right? So then like eventually he would pick somebody who would go up on stage, and they would then have to pick something, they would win it, but then they could change. You either get what you know, or do you switch it for what you don't know, right? And so it was like this or this. And it was just so fun. And so a couple years ago, we switched up because we've done a Halloween thing now. This will be our 6th annual Halloween event. So a couple years ago, we came up and we finally settled on the name that is tried and true and hopefully will stay this way for a while, of Craft or Treat. And we absolutely love the name. So what it is it's kind of like you get 2 bags, and one bag could be a treat, and one bag could be a craft. Like there's 3 things. There's a craft, there's a treat, and there's a trick. So there's 3 things. But you get 2 things to pick the first time. So, and we don't know, like when I do it, um, I literally put 3 bags out. I don't even look at which bag I'm putting up on the table. So I know it's in the bags, but when I select the bags off the floor, I don't know which bags I'm picking. So I put them up on the table, and then you're like, okay, here's your 2 bags. And it could be a treat and a trick with these 2 bags. So let's say you pick bag number 1. So I put bag number 2 aside and I go, all right, do you want to keep bag number 1 or do you want to trade it for bag number 3? All right, so then you pick, and that's your bag. And then the next person who wins in chat, they get to pick from bag number 2 and bag number 3. And then the final person in chat whose name gets drawn, they just end up with the last prize if they want. So then at the end, we open up all 3 bags, and there's a treat, which is usually something like candy or something fun, like something edible, not gummies. I'm not a drug dealer. And then there's a craft. So usually it's, at least on my channel, there's some sort of um, something related to a craft. So it could be something diamond painting like, it could be something crochet like, it could be something, um, I don't know, punch needle, it could be something craft related. And then the third thing is a trick. Okay. So the trick, it's always it's going to truly be a trick. So um yeah. So it could be something like a white elephant gift type thing. I think one year, it was a bunch of it was new, but a bunch of random flamingo things. So the trick was like a flamingo bobblehead and some flamingo um, push pens and a flamingo pen like that you write with. Um, the prize that was the craft was valued at like $60, a hand turned pen from our sponsor. One of the craft items was a $15 gift card to DP with sparklers. So usually the craft is from our sponsors, and is the like sponsor prize. So it's craft or treat, and so yeah, it's a lot of fun. Um, So yeah, it's you get a treat, you get a craft slash sponsor prize, or you get a trick. And I try to make the trick like fun or special. And usually if you get the trick, you also get some treats there. You know, you're gonna get some candy or something sweet from me, but it's also something fun on the live to have some fun with. So, but I was excited because as I was going through some things as I was cleaning, I found some good things, not white elephant gift things. I found something that was sent to me by a company, a high-end company that was brand new that I had never opened. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was while I was pregnant with my son. And I actually ended up having to go into the hospital the week they sent it to me. So I never got to open the box. So it was brand new, and I never got to do a sneak peek, like opening video, anything. And so as I was reorganizing things and opened this box, I was like, oh, this will be great. So that's what I was super excited about because it's going to be one of the prizes that will be given away. But very excited. It's also very low key. I'm going to be doing several whips, work in progresses that are Halloween based in order to get those. Because this season of my life in 2025, hey, Kayleen, is I am working through trying to get things off my plate, right? Self-care. And so this summer, I got 5 or 6 work in progresses done, and that felt so good. Then I threw in a new paintings just to feel good about getting something fresh done. And then I worked on some more. And then this one's a new one that I've had for a little bit. And then I have 2 Halloween-esque ones that I'm going to do during the month of October that are probably like 70, I don't know, 60 to 70% done. Hey, Annette, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Um, so that's what I'll be doing. And so just as long as it's fall related or Halloween related, or it has fall colors in it, or it has like more orange or more green or more yellow in it than other colors, it's pretty laid back. Um, Another thing that I'm hoping Rebecca lets us do is I would like to do some fun games, which is where I think the bloopers are going to come in for the members. And you can be a member as low as $1.99 a month. Um, and that is something like I'm hoping like to show my daughter spins me around 10 to 20 times in a chair. And no, Gina, it does not. And then I have to try to diamond paint being dizzy. Or Um, yeah, so things like that, I thought would be like doing small challenges like that would be kind of fun. Or another thing I thought of was, you know how we have glow in the dark drills? Wouldn't it be funny if we had to try to like, as a challenge, diamond paint in the dark? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. But, like, you charge up your drills so they're glow in the dark, right? So all you see are the drills. I don't know what I'm thinking. But it's Halloween! So the drills are glow in the dark. It's like ghost drilling. I don't know, but I would think that would be so fun, and then you turn the light on, and then you're like, "What was I doing?" Of course, I'd have to do it on a canvas that I didn't care too much about, but I would think that that would be kind of funny to see. Who knows? Who knows? I have lots of things, lots of things I'm thinking about. I also thought about asking you guys to come up with challenges that we could do, but ghost drilling kind of sounded funny to me. Although I don't know how I would see where to put the drills. I haven't figured that part out yet, but who knows? Oh, diamond painting in dark. That's gonna be much chance. No, Jeff. I don't know, but I hadn't thought that all the way through. But I was thinking the drills are glow in the dark. So, one thing I thought of is like maybe you could checkerboard diamond paint by candlelight. You could do that. I also thought like maybe checkerboard with glow in the dark drills in the light, like just on a normal can like so I have plain canvas and I thought, okay, what if I checkerboard ahead of time? Just checkerboard, like just for fun with glow in the dark drills. And then I turn the lights off and I have, you know, drills in here that are glow in the dark. So it doesn't necessarily matter, but then I have to like try to stick them in. I, I'm thinking through this. With a Halloween mask on, that's a good one, Dawn. Oh my goodness. Yes. So there's lots of fun things. And I need to come up with a good costume this year because I haven't had a good costume since we started this. So I want to really like get into it this year. I got to do this. This is the year to do it. Year to do it. So that's that. Okay. So let's talk about all right, my big purchase from Dollar Tree. Okay. I at night watch reels. Okay. And those reels are crazy because they make me go out and buy stuff. Is everything okay? Like people keep like the Hi, Nita. So good to see you. Okay, so I saw on one of the reels that I watch way too many Dollar Tree reels and it makes me go out and buy stuff and I need to stop. And I saw this one, it's Crafty Girl and on YouTube and she found these stickers and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to go get these stickers." And so my husband humored me and we went to a Dollar Tree and they didn't have them and then I went to another Dollar Tree and they didn't have them and then today I stopped and work at 3 and left work a couple hours early. I went to Five Below and walked around, didn't buy anything. Good job, Jen. Then I went to, is everything okay? Because with the internet, because all of a sudden things are dropping off. So I just want to make sure. Can everyone hear me okay? Everything good? I went from like 20 to almost 0. Just want to make sure everything was okay. All right. So, okay, good. All right. So I went to Five Below, didn't buy anything, was great. Then I went to Target, didn't buy anything, fantastic. Even texted my husband and said, I walked around Target and I didn't buy anything. I'm so proud of myself. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. Oh, you're getting ads? What? No way. How is that even happening? You shouldn't be getting ads. I'm so sorry. No ads. I will have to check that out. Thank you for letting me know. I have no idea why. I will have to read up on that. Gosh, what is happening? Oh, I'm so sorry. I have no idea why, guys. I have no idea why. I'm so sorry. I will try to check that out. Oh, goodness. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Um, I will research that and see what's going on. Okay, so I I went to Hobby Lobby, didn't buy anything at Hobby Lobby, people. OMG. So excited, did not buy anything at Hobby Lobby, so proud. But right next to Hobby Lobby was Dollar Tree. So I went into this Dollar Tree, gave up. Okay, Jen, I will look into that. Thank you. Um, gave almost gave up, and right at the register, literally at the register, on this end cap of the end cap were the very stickers I was looking for. Tell me these are not the cutest stickers. These are so adorable. I am just like, Lord, I love stickers. And these are removable and waterproof. And you're supposed to be able to put them on like the computer and your cups and all the things. And I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, you get one sheet for a buck 25, but still, and they're holographic. So they only had three of these because I love them because I want to stick them when I write you guys, like when you win things, I like to write little cards. And I like to put stickers on them. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna put it back in there because you don't need to see me do that. Okay, then they had this kind. Look how fun this is. Aren't these so fun? Okay, so these are cute and shiny will get you every time. Mama was like, oh, now I need to go, right? Amen. All right, these are at Dollar Tree. So you get like the roller skate and like remember I never got to have one of these, but super cute. This right here, this spray says love yourself. And the little dice, the cassette tapes, all the fun things. Yes, Emma, they do. They do. Right? The gum, all of that. I got two of those. I only got one of these. I might go back and get another one. Well, yep, and then this one, they had a couple of these, but I only got one. Um, spaceship with the aliens. How fun is that? And I think they had two other ones. So super cute, super cute. I'm very excited. There's like four more Dollar Trees in my area, but these are the ones I loved the most. Um, so I am on the lookout for those. Then I had to get this. This is a glow in the dark tumbler, and it truly glows in the dark. Because when I walked through my dining room, that was dark. It was glowing in my bag. It's off the Dollar Trees, exactly. So, the straw is like a little, like, I don't know, but I have extra straws that we bought for our Starbucks mugs and everything. But I thought this was so fun that I could use it for a buck. It was a buck 50 because it's got the red tag. I was like, for $1.50 for October, I can use it as my water. So I thought that was pretty cool for glow in the dark. And if I do the glow in the dark drilling, I can put this in the video with it so I can see better because it's glow in the dark. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I have the mini Unos and I have the mini Apple to Apple Junior. They now have mini Phase 10 goes. So I like to have these in my office at work. I know people use these for junk journaling too, and they also use them in the car for traveling. But I like to have these in my office when I interact. Well, hello, Dippin' Time. Welcome to the tea party. I like to have these in my office at work as a therapist because I can keep them for the youth. They don't take as much space as the larger set. So I picked up two of these. These are a buck 75 now instead of a buck 25. But hey, at Target, the big set is like $5 to $7. So buck buck 75, not bad. Now, also, this was from a little earlier. I got these stickers. Super beautiful. Love them. Had to pick them up. Absolutely gorgeous. So some of these you might be seeing pretty soon if you win anything in October. But these were beautiful. I just thought for a buck 50, look how pretty these are. OMG. Now, when I went to look, I bought these probably about, where's my receipt? Almost a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So when I went to look for these stickers, um, the stickers are like to be like sold out. So they must be waiting. But when I bought these, the stickers were everywhere. So yeah, anyway, these are gorgeous. And then I bought this for my little man's birthday. Even though his birthday has passed, we're going to celebrate his birthday with the fam when my daughter's 18th birthday comes along. Um, this you just blow up with air. He loves dinosaurs, so we're going to do this above the fireplace, which we never have. Then I bought some more of these before they went to $1.50. They were still a buck 25. So I bought these because they're what I hold my sparklers in. And then I bought some of these. And you might be thinking, what in the world? Well, they had just opened this new Dollar Tree. So I bought these. I saw somebody use these on a notebook, one of those composite notebooks. They used it on the black and white cover to make it more elegant. So I thought, oh my goodness, that would be so pretty. So I bought this and I thought I could put it on. I have a bunch of composite notebooks, and I thought I could put this on the composite notebook and then use like washi tape, or I could put like a pretty gold tag on it, or put my name on it, or whatever I wanted. I also thought this was really, I keep going back and forth on whether I should put this down on my table for when I do sneak peeks. They have some that are like wood style because my black craft table has like a lot of nicks in it and different things like that. But the wood looks a bit dingy. And I thought if I put it down, it's going to look kind of dingy. So I haven't done that yet. But this I went ahead and got because I wanted to try it on that notebook um, and see what happens. So that's what I got here. Now, my last big thing I wanted to show you, which you guys are probably like, why are you showing us what you bought? Like, this is a craft channel. Like, blah, 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 blah. If you want me not to show you, I can stop. I don't need to show you my last big hurrah. I will say something funny happened today now that Rhonda is here. I called Rhonda today. Well, I messaged her, voice messaged. And when I messaged her today, I messaged her voice way because I miss hearing her voice. And I thought, you know what? I am driving. So all I need to do is hit this little button and then I can talk while I'm driving. So I'm driving and I'm talking and I'm just saying, I miss your voice. And I'm so glad that I get to leave this message. And I didn't buy anything at Target, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm on my way to Hobby Lobby, and I may not, I my wallet's gonna like be in trouble at Hobby Lobby, and da 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 da. And I make this left-hand turn into Hobby Lobby, and everything's fine. And when you pull in, Hobby Lobby, where I live, has this weird like you pull in, and immediately after you pull in, it's about 3 car lengths, and then you have to take a right, and it's 1 car length, and you have to take a left. And that 1 car length is like an immediate stop sign and then a left. But it's not a stop sign for you as ongoing traffic, it's a stop sign for the other 2 cars coming towards you. So I make a left off of the busy road. I stop. I make a right. And right as I make a right, I go to make a left because I don't have the stop. And when I make the left, because I see another car coming, I'm trying to make it quick enough that the other car doesn't have to stop. But I'm talking to Rhonda, so I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and I make it too quick. There's no cars anywhere. There's like no one anywhere. It's completely dead except for the 1 car that's like 20 yards away. And I go up onto the curb as I'm talking to her. It's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And I feel like a complete idiot. Nobody's around, but I'm talking to her on the message. And if I hadn't said, oh, on the message, she probably would have never known. But because I said that, then I felt I needed to explain why I did it. And then I said I went up on the curb. And then I felt like as I'm saying this, I sound like a horrible driver. And then I sound like I was going to hit somebody. And then I said, well, Rhonda, you didn't have to tell me that. I'm just teasing. Oh my gosh. I was like, I felt like a complete idiot. And I'm on hands free. I like the phone is over here, like on a magnetic thing way over here. And I'm talking through the car speaker, and I have both hands on the wheel, and I'm seat belted in, and I'm using blinkers. You can probably hear blinkers the whole time I'm talking. And I was like, this is why I never call anybody because I'm either at work or I'm driving and I don't have time to talk. So anyway, now all of YouTube knows, and you guys can share this video with friends and whatever. So, all that to say, I was telling her about my purchase. So I have not, where did I stick it? I have not had a new purse in 10 years. And the purse I had was a Vera Bradley, and I spent $11 on it. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate it. The curb is safe too. No squirrels were hurt, no turkeys were hurt. The guy that was 20 yards away in his own vehicle probably laughed at me. Um, Everything is fine. So, you're going to see it in a minute. Um, so it cost me $11 10 years ago. So what is that? $1.10 per year that I spent on this purse. And at the retreat, we were talking about purses, I think, and even before the retreat and after the retreat. And I used a gift card and tried to buy a purse off of Amazon and got it. I didn't like it. It's sitting over here. I have to send it back. Um, and so I asked my husband earlier this week, I said, hey, our daughter is out late. Are you okay? Let's go to the outlet mall. He's like, sure. So we take our son, who's 3, in the stroller. We take him to the outlet mall. We go to 3 different outlet stores. Um, and I find this purse. Now, my favorite color is green. As you can see, it's like an aqua color, or it's an olive green, or a dark green, anything in the green spectrum. And so I found this purse. It was the first purse I liked. Then we went to another store, then we went to another store, and then we came back to this one. Um, and it, I was like, I normally don't go for designer purses, but we're at the outlet store, and happy belated birthday to me. So this is what I got. I've never had it before, a Michael Kors purse. So this is what I got. I think it's super cute. I really like it. The last couple purses I have been an over the shoulder. Now this does have a shoulder strap, but I previously had a handle purse, but so I think I'm really gonna like it. What I like about it is it has the zipper in the middle, but then it has these 2 things that you don't notice. So I can slip my phone in one side and I can stick pens or something in the other. But then I was sitting there going, oh, it's still a little bit more expensive than I wanted, even though it was at the outlet. So precautious me spent like $5 on getting 3 of these little like waterproof things from Mr. Penn on Amazon, so I can put my chapstick and my eyeglass spray and my hand sanitizer in here so that if heaven forbid anything leaks, um, in my other one, there'll be lotion in it. It stays in here and doesn't damage the purse. So, and then I got a pen case because it doesn't have pockets where my other purse had like pin pockets. It's the only thing I don't like about this purse is it doesn't have the pen pockets. So I bought a little pen case so I can have all of my pens together in one section. So I can just grab the pen case if I need pens. And so I have that in there. And then, of course, my wallet. And then everything else will be mom purse, I'm sure. And then I stuck a second clear thing in there so that if my son gives me snackies, I will put it in the clear thing as well. So, hey, Marquita, I saw Matt sneak in as well. Hi, Matt. I am glad you are here too. And I think a couple diamonds around the world snuck in. I know that. I thought I saw someone else sneak in as well, but I could be wrong. But yes, so I was super excited. I finally have a purse after 10 years that isn't falling apart. Doesn't have the cords popping out. Doesn't stink. The last purse I had spilled a milkshake in. Yes, that is true. We had like years and years ago, pre-COVID, had gone to Steak and Shake, and I had only finished half my steak and half my shake, and I tried to sneak it into the movie theater by putting it in my purse, and it tipped over my purse. So when I went to grab it, my shake was in the bottom of my purse. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Just walk in with it proud. Oh, now you just have to remember where everything is. I know diamonds around the world exactly. I think it's just no. I'm just gonna have the wallet. And I just have the clear thing, and I just have the pens. Yeah. It's like a new way to organize things. Exactly. Exactly. But that's that. I'm excited. I noticed that Tima has glitter in her thumbnails tonight. So, yeah, she waited until I already placed my order before she put glitter in. Like, what? What? Anyway, but I bought my purse, so I can't buy the glitters. And I bought my stickers, so I can't buy the glitter. And as punishment for going over the curb tonight, I cannot buy the glitter. No glitter for Jen. I will just diamond paint with the ABs that came in today's mail. That's what I will do. Yes. So, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I'm super excited to be here and I'm glad that you were here. And Matt, yes, definitely you will, because I told some things. So um yes, and Dip, I need to see a picture of the a blue one of the Michael Kors. Definitely have to. I hear they are pretty awesome. Then I need to test the glitter. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great weekend, and I cannot wait to see what you guys are up to. Don't forget to post and craft creative craft addictions because I want to see what you guys have up your sleeves. So until next time, be blessed. Take care. Bye bye.